Have you ever been on the hood of a car?
Have you ever fallen in a bar?
Have you ever wished upon a star?
If so, this podcast is for you. Hi everyone, I'm Brian,
And I'm Eliza.
and welcome to the first episode of
Talk shit.
Love Hard. So, for this first segment, to introduce ourselves, me and Eliza, we're gonna be doing this thing where we're gonna use a minute to introduce ourselves. Little fun facts about us, I guess.
Like, just so random. Just to... So you guys get to know us, and...
Yeah.
So you guys want to watch our show because you love us.
Right, because why wouldn't you?
Okay, do you want to go first?
I feel like...
You want me to go first?
In a minute, I'm trying to think, how much can I talk about myself in a minute?
Wait, I definitely can talk about myself for, 5 minutes.
Right.
Okay, guys.
So, do you want... Okay, let's do me first, and then I'm just gonna do as much as I can, even if it's not a minute.
Okay.
So maybe we lied already. Maybe it's not gonna be a minute, but you guys are gonna figure that out with us.
But one thing you'll learn about Brian is he loves to lie.
I was gonna say that.
Sorry.
Okay, let me know when to start.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hi guys, I'm Brian. I'm 20 years old. My favorite color is green. Really, I just love green. It's the color of my eyes. I'm from Brazil, right? So I do speak Portuguese as well. What else? My favorite hobby is photography. And I'm a communication major, so that's why why this is happening. I think I'm pretty creative. I like to try my best to be creative. I'm a little dyslexic, so reading could be a problem to me. And my attention span is also not the best. But I will try my best doing this. I'm also gay, by the way. I think I should put that out there.
Kind of important for the
Kind
show.
of important, so you don't think we're dating. Because two hot people will definitely date.
Exactly.
And thank you so much, guys. And that's all.
Perfect. Exactly a minute.
Guys, so I lied already.
He's good
Your
at
turn.
that. Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, I'm Eliza, and I'm also 20. Fun fact, I'm turning 21 in February 11th, because 11's my favorite number. Well, I was born on that day, which is why it's my birthday. Not because it's my favorite number, but it's my favorite number now because it's my birthday. So, I love the number 11. I'm, really big into, 1111, and, just connecting things to number 11. It's, a weird hyperfixation of mine. My favorite color is pink. I'm also a communications major, and which is why we both decided to do it together, because we're both communications, social media. I love actually watching podcasts, comedy podcasts is something I'm really into. So I like watching Jake Shane and Caleb Heron. So I kind of was inspired by some things on their show. And I'm going abroad to Italy next semester.
A minute and 2 seconds.
I told you I could talk for so much longer.
You didn't have to stop. It's crazy. So, I feel like we should talk about what this is focused on.
Yeah.
So, me and Eliza, we have a bunch of stories and situations, romantically wise, that other people might be going through and they just do not know what to do about it, or, not someone to talk about it. And we're trying to make this a situation for people not to be embarrassed of and just embrace it and, try to be their best versions with that. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about, funny situations, kind of not good situations. We're also, I feel like we're going to analyze different situations. One of the things we really want to do is kind of, think about typical relationship problems and give our opinions on it. And we usually do have pretty deep conversations about relationships, which is kind of, it's the biggest thing we talk about. We're both a little, I would say I'm, very lover girl,
I do have my moments. My problem is, I like to have experiences without having to tie me down to somebody.
Right.
Meanwhile, you like to have the experience tying, being with somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
And unfortunately, they don't want to be with me.
And unfortunately, I just, I happen
But I think that since we're both single, it's gonna make the podcast more interesting. Like, if we both had really happy like love lives, that would be boring.
So guys, if
and
we have a
annoying.
boyfriend, I hope you guys know that this is not gonna keep going. We're gonna have to switch it out.
So hopefully we stay single.
Right, for your guys' entertainment.
Exactly.
And another thing is that this, again, first episode, so we're just going to be using this to introduce
Ourselves, the podcast.
the whole thing. But eventually, me and Eliza, we do want to keep going with having a third person for us to interview. So
we like to have a third.
Because a threesome is way better than,
Exactly.
Wait, it takes 3 to tango? It takes 2 to tango, guys, I'm sorry. But
I don't know what
you
type
can't
of
say 3 to
tango
tango if you
you're
guys
doing.
want to.
Yeah, so we do think it'd be cool. We have some interviews
Planned.
have to ask the people.
Right. Okay, most of them, 90% of the people said yes.
Yes.
So we just there's one person that we still haven't even had the
Conversation.
But we will.
We're plotting on them.
Okay, we're plotting on that. It's gonna happen.
Okay. Also, look at our little talking cards that Brian made for us.
Yeah, there's nothing in here right now. But guys, you guys have the vision, and then soon enough, it's gonna be here.
Okay. So now that we talked about ourselves in the podcast, we want to talk about us as a friendship.
Oh yeah, how this whole thing started.
I want to talk about how I'm going a little bit off of script a little bit. I think it's really important to know how before me and Brian became friends, we became friends senior year, and we were in the same advisory homeroom all 4 years of high school because you moved here freshman year, right?
Yeah. We always had classes together. Like not just that, we always had wellness class together, random classes together.
But turns out Brian hated me.
I tell her, hate is a strong word. That was not the situation. It's just that Eliza, before, she looked like a pick-me girl with her other little friend that was part of the class, and it just pissed me off.
It was just because we liked to draw on the whiteboard, and we liked our teacher, and we liked.
Did she like you guys?
No, she definitely did.
Guys,
I taught her daughter swim lessons.
Guys, we will get there. Bell rings. We all sit down. Can we please do a little flowers there because we have nothing to do for the next hour?
How was that affected you though?
It was. I don't know. It just pissed me off to watch you guys do it.
Our happiness made you upset.
But guys,
Pure
we got
joy.
over. Here we are today, making this.
And we became actual friends senior, which is kind of crazy since we had classes together all 4 years. We became friends through our experience in woodshop.
Yeah, and then
Yearbook.
and then but I do feel what really settled. This we're gonna put that out there. What really settled our friendship was Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Because that's when she was releasing Midnight.
And the song with Ice Spice specifically.
And that's when we literally we're sitting together talking about it for a whole hour. But guys, so this is basically it for how we became friends. Not how we became friends, but how it started. And then
how it is now.
Yeah.
We've definitely had some funny stories.
Oh yeah.
So, recently we actually became actors.
Because we just do it all. Why not?
Do you want to kind of explain this story a little bit?
So we were part of a short movie, right? And this girl that was one of the directors or whatever, she posted in her stories that they needed extras. And then I texted our group chat, and I was like, hey guys, we're all gonna be home for break. We should, do that because it's funny. We're not gonna be working. Eliza said yes. Hannah said yes, and Bruna said yes. Those are the other two friends. You guys will eventually meet them. It ended up just going me and Eliza. We get there, and they're like, we're gonna set you guys in the scene. And then we didn't know at first, but we were playing a couple.
Obviously.
Because you look at us and couple.
We have to specify we're not a
right.
couple.
You guys know it's hard, but
it's rough.
So we sit down, we're talking. They tell us we're gonna get lines, and we're like, oh shit, this is
we're famous now.
Like
it is for a school project.
Yeah. By the way, let me.
We don't think we'll ever see this movie actually, unfortunately.
But then we all had, both of us had one line.
Wait, should we say our lines?
Ready?
Okay.
Let me get in character. Are you sure this is chicken?
I ordered the salad. And scene.
Cut.
So that's where we started becoming famous.
That's when Or Way to Hollywood was that.
Exactly.
But then, in one of those scenes, like in between scenes, I mentioned to Eliza, I was like, how are they getting our voices? Because they didn't give us microphones or anything.
And we were like looking around.
We looked around, we looked like between the cups, no microphone.
We're
In
like,
sight.
We're probably just loud.
We were just like loud enough. And then goes on to, unfortunately guys, if you're watching this, there was a bunch of cute guys working in this project. So I go on to mention to Eliza, I was like, Eliza, he's so fine.
He's like, I know.
I want him. And then Eliza's like, I know, me too. And then we're just having back and forth about those guys in between takes.
Right. And also kind of while they were filming, because they told us to just like kind of talk quietly.
Yeah.
So we were talking, but just about kind of like crazy things.
Like, no, crazy. And then again, just like saying how cute they were, this and that. And then it goes on to a scene where I looked at Eliza, I was like, Eliza, have you noticed how they haven't come to give us feedback if we're doing good or not?
I was like, oh, like I know. Like, are we doing good?
Cut. The director comes up to us. I just want to let you guys are doing great.
Like, and then the producer, I think, came up, right?
Yeah.
She came over too, and she was like, "You guys are doing so good. Thank you so
Yeah.
much." And we were like,
Like
wow.
perfect timing, because I just mentioned that we didn't get any feedback. Our scene is done. We eat that shit up. They're like, you guys did so good. This random dude comes behind Eliza, and then we're all just like what?
What are you doing?
And he's like, no, I just gotta take this off the ceiling. Goes up to pull the microphone.
And it's like right over top of our table.
So the whole team heard
us thirsting over these.
over this man.
Like hard, and like honestly, all of them. Not
All-
all of them. Like
Okay, no, I would say like 90% of those.
for you.
No, but it
For
was
me,
just,
there was like one that was like. Okay. So our next story is when we tried to make a new friend. And unfortunately it didn't go as planned. So basically, I saw it on Facebook that, because I'm a babysitter, and so I saw on Facebook that there was an au pair from Brazil, and like the dad that she worked for was asking if there was anyone like around her age who she could hang out with, and obviously he's from Brazil. Our friend Bruno's from Brazil. She unfortunately didn't come, or else it probably would have gone a little better. And we were like, this is perfect, like, new friend. So I text like the dad. I'm like, hey, like, I'm a babysitter on an island. Like, my friend is like from Brazil. Like, we would love to hang out with her. So it was perfect. He gave me her number, and we're texting. We're like, okay, like, let's go out to dinner.
we created a
Favorite
group chat,
restaurant, yeah.
like the four of us, because
We were really
like
excited. She didn't seem as excited. We were like, she's just like, like,
Yeah.
it's normal.
Because the thing is, like guys, seriously, I feel like me, Eliza, and our friend group, we are really like bubbly personality, so it is easy for us like to get along with other people. But I feel like we do sometimes come out as a little too much.
Perhaps.
And then when we were at dinner,
We kind of
we
overshared.
shared.
I just thought, like, if I'm, like, sometimes, like, oh, like, I'll be really open, and then, like, they'll, like, appreciate that. And I feel like that works for some people, for sure. But I think maybe a little too much information about our love life was shared, and it might have been a little,
Yeah.
like, it just depends on the person, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like to make her feel, like, comfortable, she even shared about some of her experience.
Right.
But then you could clearly see that she was not having it with us. And then it was just like, again, it was just me and Eliza. Our third friend that was with us, she was just there. Guys, usually if we have Bruno with us, she really keeps us on our toes. So, and then at the end of the night, she was going to Uber, and I was like, no, I can drive you home because we're going to drive that way regardless. And guys, she really fought against me. She was like, no, I'll Uber. It's fine. I forced that girl. No, wait, sorry. Not that. I bagged her. I was like, no, I don't want you to spend money on an Uber.
Because they are really expensive.
It was going to be like $45.
Yeah, like, we were like, no.
Like, we're going to drive that way regardless. Like, you just had like a first date with us.
Right.
Like, let me just at least drive you home. We drove her home.
We never spoke to her again.
Never heard of her again.
Okay, To be fair, did we ever text her again?
No, we didn't try because we thought it was. Guys, the thing is, like,
kinda-
she made it very clear.
We also were younger than her.
We're a year younger than her.
Wait.
She's 21.
No, she thought we were older too.
Yeah.
What does that say about us?
Because we're mature.
We're just really immature, yeah. And then we started talking, she's like, oh.
Right, no, never mind.
I just sometimes don't know how to shut up.
Neither do I.
But I think some people do appreciate it. To our listeners, would you appreciate my oversharing? And Ryan's
mine.
oversharing.
Because again, this is, guys.
We wanted to make her feel included because, again, we were with Hannah, our other friend. So obviously we have a lot of stuff. So we would just talk about everything.
Yeah.
And, like, we didn't talk about, like, inside jokes and not explain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one thing about us. We're inclusive.
No, we try to make everybody comfortable with us because that's how we would like to be treated in like a group date or whatever. So, you know, because let's use your friends from college as example.
Okay.
You already knew that, but we met them and we
Oh, yeah.
overshared and they were fine. Like
Yeah.
we still were like fine.
Yeah.
So like there's a specific group of people that like, you know.
And, like, Hannah's friends, too. Like, they knew
Oh yeah.
all about me before I met
Yeah.
them. So
When I
much.
went to visit you in college and like you were like in your room, random people would come to me like, "Oh my God, Eliza told me you guys did this." I was like, "Hello,
You're like, who are you?
what's your name?" And so you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the third one. You can talk about
Okay,
this.
so I'll start this. Third situation that really solidified me and Eliza do was
This summer.
this past summer, a couple months ago. Eliza is making jokes about doing a 2-man. And I was like, Eliza, like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. Right, okay. So, I'm hanging out with this guy, and we ended up going to a beach parking lot, which wasn't planned. We were gonna go somewhere else, but we couldn't. So we
Somewhere
went
very close, though.
but
like,
it was very close. That's why she was making jokes about 2 men. Then, I'm with this guy. Like, you know, we're hanging out. We're outside of my car, you know. And then I see headlights coming down. Like, the road of the beach. Right? And I was like, right. Like, we have to leave. There's people coming. And then he's like, oh, like, no, like, we can just chill for a bit longer. And I was like, no, like, we're seriously gonna leave because, again, like, people know me here. I don't, you know. We got into my car. We drive away. 5 seconds later, I see that the car is going down. It's Eliza with her situationship from the summer. So I'm just like, there's no way. Eliza just almost caught me hanging out with this guy. So I was like, I dropped him off. I call Eliza right after. I was like, Eliza, where are you? She was like, well, I'm going to Cisco. Right, I know. She's like, how? I was like, well, you almost just caught me red-handed, and like, you know.
Well, because also he told me to go to that one beach. Like,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
explain, there's like this spot here and a spot here. And I was like, let's both go to this spot. Like,
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, absolutely not. Like, you go here, I'll go here. I was like, okay. But I'm really bad with directions, even though I've lived here my whole life. And we go to this place every single day we go there. And so I again, missed the entrance and go to the spot where he was supposed to be. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not supposed to be here. So I turn around, and that's when he called. So we just missed each other. And then the funny part is, then he's behind me, and I missed the turn again. And he had to be like, telling me where to
Eliza,
go.
you just missed the turn. Meanwhile, her situationship is in the car. He heard me telling her everything.
The whole debrief.
The whole debrief. And he's just laughing at me.
And
Mind
they
you,
had never met.
he never met me. He knew who I was, and he never met me. But, you know, I feel like that was like a very settling moment for a friendship.
Yeah, it was a very bonding moment for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we already talked about what our podcast
Yeah.
is about, I guess.
And-
Now we're gonna go to some funny or embarrassing dating stories. Like, we're each gonna share one, I think.
Yeah, too.
Kind of keep it quick, because we definitely have a lot, and we'll definitely share
Yeah.
a lot.
Throughout this podcast.
So I'm going to share a story that I titled "Short Angry Man Loses His Vape." Let's just sit on that for a second. Hold space for this. Okay. So it was this guy that I met from Tinder, and we were hanging out. Well, this is what we hadn't started hanging out. Okay. We met one time. This is the only time. So he came over to my apartment, and my friends were there. So he like walked past my friends that are in our living room. Then we had some friends in the hallway upstairs. One of my friends is literally passed out on the floor in the hallway, like asleep. And so he has to step over her. And so we go and we're hanging out. And he, again, the thing that I'm saying, short, angry man, guys, height, I really am someone who does not care about height, clearly. I love a short king. Hit me up. Please.
Take your chances. You might have one.
You probably do. Anyway, so I was like, the height doesn't matter. I would say, like, I feel like I don't even know. I think he was shorter than me. Whatever. But his personality just, like, was not very good. Like, he just, again, angry. Like, he just didn't have a very good personality. And so when he left, so I went to the bathroom. I come back. He's crawling under my bed. Again, tiny. I was like, what is going on here? And he was like, I lost my vape. And I was like, I haven't seen you with a vape this whole time. Like, I did not see a vape. And he was like frantically looking for it. I was like, so I look too. So I'm like, please get out.
Right.
And I was just like, because he Ubered there. And I was like, you probably left it on the Uber here because, like, I swear I had not seen it. And so literally, he was like, okay. And he storms out of my room. And all my friends can attest to this because he walked past, like, all of them. Like, literally, like, like, huffing. Like, my friends that looked like an angry child walking out of the apartment. And they were, like, actually trying not to laugh, like, the whole time because they were like, oh, my God. And that is the story about the short, angry man losing his vape. Obviously did not see him again. I just think I don't like angry men.
She definitely should not see him again, I feel like.
No.
It's not a good experience. Again, you're going to be mad over a vape that you didn't even brought to her house.
It's not like I stole it. And also, okay, because it was kind of like a ongoing joke with my friends throughout the year, like, oh, we're going to find his vape. We never found his vape. Like, we moved out.
They moved out of the apartment.
Yeah.
Never found that vape.
We fully moved out. It was not there, which we were kind of disappointed about. But basically, don't think he would be watching this. Pray he's not watching this. But if you are, I hope you found your vape. I guess.
And, let's, grow a little. Maybe some, like, deal with your anger issues over your vape.
Right. Just maybe.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I have any I just know everything about this. It's like, it was so funny hearing it first time. Because that's when you went to school earlier than usually. Like, you went, like, in the beginning of August almost.
Oh.
And then it was just me, Bruna, at the beach listening to all of that. And then we're, like, cracking up. Like, because I was like, there's no way. Girl's been there for, like, 2 weeks. And she's already putting herself through a situation where the guy is just mad over a vape.
Literally.
Like, you guys want to talk about the elephant in the room?
Our background situation, we worked on it for a good hour.
A good hour, and then we decided it wasn't good enough, so we just changed everything.
Yeah.
Because we were like, wait, let's try to make it cozy, actually. Like, let's try to make it like a basement bar
because
situation.
This actually is a basement bar.
It is a basement bar,
And we thought, like...
But no alcohol here.
Never. We thought it would be good to have kind of like... I was saying the vibes of kind of like a dive bar, like in your hometown, like... You don't really want to go to it, but I guess you have to, because,
Yeah.
And you get it.
Yeah. The girls that get it. But I'm trying to think about if I have any funny, embarrassing situation. I feel like the funniest one that has happened recently was one of my classes. There was this guy, huge crush on him, And I remember in the beginning of the semester, he had mentioned that he didn't have any tattoos. So when he shows up in class with a tattoo, I go, guys, also mind you, I was really trying to bag that man. I was like trying to make conversations up, like really trying. So I see that he has a tattoo, so I bring it up. I was like, oh, like you got a tattoo. What does it mean? Mind you, the tattoo is a rose, and there's 2 ears on it, like 2 different ears. And again, guys, I didn't really clock it, so I go on to ask what is the tattoo mean? He goes on to be like, oh, the rose was my mom's favorite flower. Which, guys, it gives away. It's there. It's settled on the table for you to know what he means by that. But I go on to ask what those dates there mean. So he looks at me and he's like, right, that's the days, the year that my mom was born and the year that she passed away.
Right.
And then I had to be like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. Like, and guys, I did not know what else to say because I was like, there's no way. It's like again, like first conversation in like 2 weeks that I'm having with them. And I'm just like, I just do that. Because why not? Because
why would you not do
Because
that?
guys, if you think it's embarrassing enough, I can make it worse. Because sometimes, usually just guy related, anytime I'm trying to talk to a man, I don't really connect the dots. So I just be putting myself into those situations where I'm like, right. And I feel like
just needed some contact.
I really needed to make sure, like, when are you sure that's the day? Like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a very nice tattoo if you're watching this.
Okay. So those were our two funny, embarrassing
moments
for this episode, but maybe like leave a comment of some of your embarrassing stories to make us feel better, and also we'll react to some of them.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
It's like we really want to have different stories to react to, give advice about.
No need for names too. Like you don't need to mention your name or the other person's name.
If you want to, you can.
Unless you want to be nasty, we'll do that.
But, the messier, the better, honestly.
Right. But I feel like that's it for that little thing.
Okay, and now we're going to do another quick 1-minute segment each where we're going to ask each other about questions about love for 1 minute, and you just have to answer like really quickly. Could I go first?
Do you want to do the same questions for each other?
I feel like you can, I guess so. I guess we'll just go through this list and just see what we get to. Okay.
Do you want to go first do you want to ask me
I'm
questions?
an interviewer, yes.
Okay.
Guys, I have my interviewing card on it. It's empty.
Let me know when to start.
Okay. Wait, pause. We're reading it from a Vogue website of 200 questions to ask your girlfriend. And then the next one is, when did you know you wanted to be in a relationship with me?
When I first saw you.
Okay. No. Unpause. Okay. Ready? What's your love language?
Touch.
Do you think people are made for each other?
I feel like so. I feel like most of the people really like couples that I see, I'm gonna say like my parents, even your parents, they really complete each other personality wise, even look wise. Like, you know, it's like a puzzle. Mm-hmm. You would know. You like puzzles.
I love puzzles.
So I feel like it's very, you know.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Stalking people. Like guys that I'm into.
What's the most attractive thing someone can do in your opinion?
Be like a gentleman. You know, like being like polite, like, you know, that kind of thing.
What's your favorite date night movie?
The Things I Hate About You.
Yes. How do you feel about PDA? Public display of affection, like holding hands in public.
Oh, like I don't mind.
What's your favorite love song?
Lord, I never thought about that. But I have a whole playlist with love songs, and I can't think of a single song. But there is this Brazilian song. I don't know the name. I know who made it. It's called Outra Vida. And he talks about, like, it's not even a love song. It's more of a breakup kind of song. But he says how he's so in love with somebody that he really hopes in the next life he's still going to be with her.
I feel like you showed me this song.
Yeah.
And you were like, this is you.
This is, yeah. But.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you want to get married someday?
Yes.
If you do, what does your dream wedding look like?
Okay, for the ring, I want it to be, it's called like Marquise, I think it is. I want it to be a gold band, like Marquise for the engagement ring. And then my dress, I feel like I want like kind of more ball gown vibe. And I also think like I'm gonna wear my dress for the reception too. The reception is gonna be so fun. I feel like, he's gonna be one of my bridesmaids, obviously, and I feel like I just want it to be like a big celebration for like obviously me and my husband, but also like our family and friends. Like
Yeah.
I want it to be just like so fun.
Okay. What is this right now in the moment? Do you have any song that you would like to dance to when you're wedding? Like that's gonna be the.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Black and White by Niall Horan.
Okay.
But specifically, I think it's the acoustic version.
Yeah.
Yes, that song.
Okay.
And then I forget what song. I had a song that I wanted for me and my dad for like like the
Other daughter.
yeah, but I forget what it is. So
Okay. Last question before we finish this. How would you describe yourself when you're in love?
okay, unfortunately, I feel like I definitely give like all of myself to a person. I don't think I like lose myself in a relationship. Maybe you could.
I don't think you do. The thing about Eliza is like she's still her own person, but she starts bringing the other person also as her person. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like you're combining
We're
both
one
of like
person.
yeah.
Like I would do like anything for like my boyfriend that I don't have.
But heat her up. You might be the lucky one.
Literally, or maybe it's someone I already know. Brian. Okay. Okay, our last little conclusion for our first episode, which has honestly been a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Is going to be, we're going to end with red flag, beige flag, and green flag. And I think for this episode, we should do red flag, beige flag, and green flag about ourselves.
Okay.
Because I feel like since this episode's like about us.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think my biggest red flag is that in the moment, I'm not the 100% fully committed kind of person. So I feel like that's my biggest red flag in the moment for a relationship. So yeah.
Okay.
What do you think is your red flag?
I feel like my red flag is sometimes maybe I need to I come on a little too strong to people maybe. Like in a relationship I feel like I'm the type of person like I could talk to you all day, hang out with you all day, like whatever. And I think maybe that can be kind of suffocating for people.
Okay.
I've done some reflection though, and I think
Therapy was needed.
yeah, I think that I'm better now.
Yeah,
I think that I can give people space.
I do think you definitely are way better.
Thank you.
Beige flag.
Okay, yeah.
I think is that I sometimes have too much of like I don't think this is a red flag because I think it's good for your personality, but I do think it's like I have too much of strong opinions. Like I'm down to do whatever, but you will hear me either complaining about it or being like I love it. So
Yeah.
like I really just put my opinions out there. Yeah, I think like does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I feel like my beige flag, this is like super specific, but I have like really random like interests, and I think that when I'm with my friends sometimes I'm a little bit odd. Like well like I just feel like maybe it's not everyone's cup of tea, but like I just like really love Hamilton and K-pop Demon Hunters and Cupcakes, so I would say that's a beige flag.
Definitely. 'Cause why not? And what would you say is a green flag of yours?
Okay, green flag. I mean, I feel like I'm just like a really like genuine and nice person. Like I feel like that's a green flag, right? Like I actually asked, this is like really random, but in my last like situationship, I asked I was like with my friend and this guy, and I asked them, I don't know why I asked them this, but I was like, guys, am I being mean? Like, am I a mean person? And they were like actually so confused. Like they were like, you've never been mean ever. So I'm perfect.
Cheers.
You heard it here. What would you say your green flag is?
I'm gonna go back to my beige flag, but for my green flag, I'm gonna say I'm a really ride or die kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, I'm down for everything. Like doesn't matter what. Like I'm really spontaneous. I would say like
Yeah.
I don't need much planning to want to do stuff. And again, like invite me to do something, I'll do it. Like dates wise, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Podcast.
Podcast.
Like, actually, that's such an example.
Like this is literally how like this whole thing started. It's just trying to be spontaneous. I feel like that
Yeah.
would be.
He'll jump in the ocean in the winter even though he can't swim.
But
Maybe sometimes you need some guidance. Some
maybe
little...
maybe sometimes someone gotta be like, hey, can you
Why not?
stop? Let's think. I'm Ryan,
I'm Eliza.
and thank you so much for listening to the first episode of Talk Shit.
Love hard.